character really, really volatile is the word I want to use.
Yeah.
So this
All right.
should be a good battle.
Yeah. Okay. We good. Oh boy, the Gaia Little Mac. I can't wait, bro. Because I mean, these are one of those situations where I don't even have to like give too much context on the matchup because I feel like this isn't really entirely gonna be the best matchup for Little Mac. But like, one, it's Wi-Fi, and two, it doesn't matter because Gaia is the GOAT. Oh my god, Luxindom just went for a side B at 0%. We are well and truly playing Wi-Fi right now.
We are in the Wi-Fi zone.
Yeah. Gaia is camping, bro. Oh, finds an up tilt into a jab. Quick combos. He's just waiting. Oh my god, he caught that too. Bro, he knows the Little Mac matchup to a T. Oh my god, that's so funny. Alright, gets a jab off. Luxindom is naring from across the stage. We are well and truly camping. I like the attempt to space. Here we go.
Okay.
Luxindom.
I think the up B may have been a misinput.
I don't know, bro. I think he just read an approach. So he buffered an up B because he thought he'd get punished for it.
I see.
Alright, shielding in time. Gaia slowly... Okay, finds a dash tag. Actually mistimes the platform tech chase, but the side being the other way gets punished with an F smash that doesn't kill. Okay. Yeah, the second. Oh my god, Diddy.
I'm assuming he's not gonna want to use this right away unless.
Yeah, probably gonna preserve for the second stock. And oh my god, Luxindom is still alive even after that F tilt at the ledge. Rob is well and truly big. Gaia here needs to look for the kill and also does not want to get hit. Absolute genius. Oh my god.
He used the invulnerability to go to the top. I don't think he was expecting that.
I think he was actually waiting for Luxindom to pull out an option like laser. That's really smart. He completely baited it out, and Luxindom just wasn't ready. So, Gaia taking the first stock for Team Professional.
Okay, and just right back with the down smash at the ledge. Yeah, Little Max.
Yeah. Quite surprised that he didn't go the other way, to be honest, but I guess he was already gone. Oh my god, he's just jabbing him.
I mean, Luxindom, he's not really been able to get anything set up at the top because Gaia just grabs it immediately, and so it basically makes it so Rob just has to kind of stand there and wait for Little Max to come in.
His ass knows the matchup, bro. Oh, no!
The air guard
If you're Gaia, yeah, you'll be taking that straight to the rank pro. If he manages to take this stock first, then that's a 2-stock advantage immediately for Team Professional, so he probably wants this quite a lot.
Yeah, that had to be heard. Hate to see it. Well, it also could have just been Wi-Fi stuff, but yeah, you hate to see that happen. And it's surprising too, because normally even with air dodge, Rob would have been able to recover from that with his infinite up B.
Yeah, it's not often you see Rob SDing, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, tournament nerves, mate. Crew battle nerves. What can you say? And Gaia here slowly trying to close out the stock, just, yeah, completely spacing Rob out, which is an insane word to say, but he's doing it very effectively. Alright, yeah.
Okay, yeah, one more hit.
Up smash was connecting. I mean, S smash connecting, but almost killing. KO punch is online. He's got the gyro in his hand. It's over, bro. Gaia. Guys! Oh my god.
Oh, you got it. Okay, KO punch is gone. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. Luxindom just wants to... Okay, yeah. The moment Luxindom approaches, he just gets, like, swatted away. So, I mean, it's a bit too late now to say start camping, but...
I feel like at this point, Luxindom, I think, I don't want to say the game, I don't want to say he lost.
Oh, that's it.
He lost.
Yeah, he lost.
I lied right through my teeth.
Okay.
I feel like he wanted to get the second stock to at least take one more, so they're going in a little bit even to the next game. But either way, that was just really, really good from Gaia. He just, I mean, there was the SD, of course. There was the unfortunate SD on Luxindom's side, but it was just really well played from Gaia. He used Rob's big body to land important hits and take stocks early. Not early, but take stocks earlier than Rob normally dies at.
I'm
like he was dying
impressed,
at
bro.
110, 120.
He out-camped Rob.
Which is crazy to do.
And just baited him to get the gyro out. He just threw back the gyro. That's, I mean... Oh my god, he's here! He's here!
Oh.
Corrin 1219. Okay, so basically, I have several things to say about this guy because he's a character. Okay, so he is one of my favorite Wi-Fi players because he is the Ridley GOAT. B, Korinku is Shinx in Japanese, like the Pokemon. And the 1219 is his sister's birthday. And it was no, not his sister's, but no, it's his dog's birthday.
That makes it even, I don't know if it's better or worse that it's his dog and not his sister.
Yeah, he used to be called Korinku 911, but he changed that used to be his sister's birthday, but he changed his tag because he didn't want to leak any private information. And also having 911 in your tag, not sure about that.
Yeah, I mean.
And then he switched it to 1219, which is after his dog's birthday.
Okay.
So that's just some random. Yeah, if you guys wanted to know as to how Korinku 1219 got his tag, then there you go.
If I'm not mistaken, this matchup is Cheeks for Little Mac.
Yeah,
because he can just side B grab him and throw him off stage. He has a moving, sliding command grab, so yeah.
Nair is terrible against Little Mac. Like, Ridley Nair just covers the entire ledge area, and you can just linger with the 2 double jumps that Ridley has. So it's
also his off-stage game and stuff too, right?
It's a bit rough, yeah. And also, okay, yeah, you can already see the side Bs coming out, but Gaia is obviously going to look out for that quite a lot. 2 stock deficit currently for Team Amateur, but could definitely bring that back. Gaia's putting in the work though. Gets quick down to into an F smash. Gaia is just... He's just waiting, man. What?
Oh my gosh.
Really? That's how you open?
What? That's so stupid.
That just gave him KO punch immediately.
I mean, it does what, like 60%, right?
So that's why the matchup is +2 for Ridley. Of course, I didn't realize. However, Gaia is not making it look like that. Yeah, with the counters, smart stuff. And yeah, recovery is actually.
I don't know if that's shield poked or a shield drop.
I don't think it's shield poked. I can't lie. Nairing out of disadvantage. Oh, actually avoiding ledge with the late haymaker that completely outspaced the F tilt from Korinku, but he's gonna die anyway. That was really creative. Also a forwarder, okay.
Oh, I like how he's just charging that when Ridley's trying to land to try and put pressure on him. Like, I don't care where you land because I can reverse this.
It's really weird, because like Little Mac, that move is low-key good, bro, because you could cancel that by shielding and force them to shield when they land, or like try and mix up their landing, scare them, and then just like get a grab in or something. Like Little Mac has so many mix-ups with that neutral B, and you can also use it to land because it has super armor. Oh my god, he just did that. Okay.
Yeah, he just punched him in the jaw. Okay, so maybe even though the Ridley matchup was good, maybe Korinku was not ready for the Gaia matchup.
This is insane, bro. This is... Oh, okay, KO punch is gone.
Super punch is gone, and that might be the stock if he's able to get the edge guard.
Korinku, he needs it. He needs it. This team needs it. Okay, that's gotta be it. No, he's alive. But yeah, you can just do that. That's fine.
Okay, good stuff. And that is how you play the matchup. That is why it is good for Ridley. Get him off stage and don't let him come back.
I mean, getting rid of Little Mac first is probably a good idea as like a blind pick because they can't really counter pick you too hard if you just throw out that character first.
That's true, that's true.
You can't really counter pick someone with Little Mac, you know?
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware. Unless it's like, oh, but Max is on the professional team, so it doesn't matter. I keep hearing that Fox Little Mac is even. Is that true?
It makes sense. I've never heard that before, but I can kind of see it just because Fox being so light can die at like anything, and I feel like with Fox's recovery, may be really, really easy to 2-frame for Little Mac.
I keep hearing people on MDVA say that.
I mean,
weird ass scene.
That could be bias between with ZD and Peanut being there, but at the same time, I kind of see it. I mean, Fox, of course, is an amazing character, and Little Mac is not so much. But I can kind of see it just because of Little Mac's tools.
Okay, moving on to this next game. The professional team have their second member out. 2 stocks ahead, and Zeroru, the Wolf player, is hopefully here to finish him off.
I think it's funny. I was gonna just say how we've had two professional. This is the second professional player to come out, and both of them have Haishin in their tags. Very
Yeah.
on, like, in character for a professional or sponsored player.
It is.
Yep.
They be streaming, bro. I don't really have too much to say about Zeroru, except for the fact that he loves back air. Like, as far as I've seen him playing, like he just be back airing, bro. He back airs so much.
Why wouldn't you? It's Wolf. I mean, got them boots.
All right, starting at 40, I assume, and off we go.
I don't ever think I've actually seen this matchup, to be honest.
Ridley Wolf. I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of the first times I'm actually commentating Ridley, period. Because there's like 0 Ridleys in Tokyo at the top level. Alright, high recovery, avoiding the...
That was smart.
Yeah, obviously Wolf Flash having a lot of end lag, but it doesn't matter anyway. When Ridley's in the middle of breathing hot fire. Oh my god!
Tried to go for a second one.
I thought he tried to go for the what's it called? The CDK.
What is it? Forward air to
flash. Flash. That's it.
Oh, there it is. And it through it, and there's an
CDK.
That's not. I mean, okay. I don't know much about Zero. Is he a really flashy player?
Not necessarily. He just back airs, bro. Like I said this before. It definitely is, but alright, that's it. Sweet spot. Fun fact, actually, about the CDK. In Japan, we don't call it the CDK. We call it the Higuspe, which is short for Higusaki Special. And Higusaki is another Wolf player that's at a really... It was a Kagaribi from quite a while ago. It was like Kagaribi 5 or something like that.
They got like 30th or something like that?
You think so? He's... I can't remember how he did in bracket. But in loser's side, a loser's side game was being streamed in Kagaribi between him and a Rob. And I'm trying to remember who the Rob is, but it's not... I'm gonna load this up very quickly. It's a really famous set because Higusaki is a really popular streamer. Apart from being a top Wolf player in Japan, he hasn't really been playing as of late. I don't know where he's been. Oh wait, isn't he a teacher now? Yeah, I think he's a teacher now. He's like a full-time teacher. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, so he's never gonna be able to play Smash Brothers again.
When you look up, yeah, he's like one of the top Wolf players in Japan. But literally, when you look up Higusaki on YouTube, Higusaki Special comes up before Higusaki Wolf. Like,
wow.
it was... Oh, it's Sasoro. That's it. He fought Sasoro in loser's side of a Kagaribi. It's like loser's top 24 or something.
Yeah.
He looked like he was about to lose. Like, he completely... Like, it was like game 5. There was like no way he was going to win. He was like not like 2 stocks behind, but he was a stock behind. At like basically last hit, 1 hit away from being eliminated, and then he does the CDK and kills him for it, gets the spike hitbox and pops off really hard, and that ever since then people called that combo the Higuspe in Japan.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Wait, so he hit him with the spike hit, so it was last stock, so he won the set with that, or won the game?
Yeah, he won the set with it.
Oh, that's
like
sick.
Wolf was like over 100 and like Rob was at like 20 or something. It was really cool. Unless you're a Rob player, then you probably hated that. But this is Zeroru, not Higusaki, for the record. Zeroru is just another Wolf that usually plays Warfare. I think he's Chubu, if I remember correctly. He's another player that's kind of like in the middle of nowhere, if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but you don't speak English, so you wouldn't know anyway. So coming up against him is Tora, the Ike GOAT, and
So good.
Tora's really... Tora's really weird because, okay, first off, yeah, getting your jump taken like that with the traders, that's not gonna do you too many favors there. If you recover high, that's a shame. I think against Wolf, Tora should be recovering low a lot because if you try to recover high and quick draw, like double jump quick draw, I like doing that a lot as well because I play it. But if you try to double jump quick draw immediately and like Zidorder just like reads that and tries to like laser you, you just get put into hit stun and you lose all that momentum and you end up dying for it, which is kind of what happened there, but I think it was a back air that connected for Tora, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that's a shame. You like most of the time you want to be recovering though against Wolf. Nice back air off the platform.
The only thing I would be concerned about with, I mean, I don't play Ike, so I can't comment as well as you'd be able to. Good back air. Is that if you try to recover low, I feel like a parry F tilt would also be the end of Ike's life very, very easily.
Yeah, low angle and everything. Yeah, that's true. Alright, again, a really ballsy high recovery, but she actually popped it out quickly so that Zidorder couldn't get there to punish in time.
Well, that was a really risky roll in, but I don't think that was
really quick.
Oh
my god, just might be out of the blue. Surprised that down tilt into up air wasn't true. The window's small, but I thought that would be the window. That could have been the window actually, but Tora opts for a forward air instead, sends it all into the ledge's back, tried to read a roll in, but Tora rolls out, and that's it. Okay, so yeah, Tora got pushed pretty hard there. Lost 2 stocks for it. You don't really want to be in that situation. The stock count is even, but it's still looking a bit rough for Team Amateur apparently.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, good stuff for Tora for her bringing it back. Even with, I mean, that wasn't even it wasn't an SD. It was just a really bad gimp. So I mean, that was too bad. But
yeah, I think the jump was a little careless, but otherwise, I mean, she made up for it. So we'll see who hops in next. Against Ike, team professional. Low key, I think Bull could do a good job here.
That would make sense. Yeah. Bring up K Rool. I mean, it doesn't matter who Bull comes out against, I'm gonna pop off because I mean that's biased, but it is what it is. So but yeah, I don't know if. I mean, if Yoda obviously isn't playing, but if Yoda was playing, that would obviously be a really good pick against Ike because Samus does really well against Ike.
Yokoshop probably is the best bet. Rob does really well against Ike. Really good at just like burning his double jump. Really efficient at edge guarding. Ike's up B can just get side bead. Neutral is also rough. It's that matchup's really bad for Ike in my personal opinion. Like,
and I mean they only have to take 1 stock as well. So
one bad thing about I'm talking so much about home menu. Okay. What I wonder what happens to stream. Whatever. I'm gonna go off on a tangent here, but like,
do it.
Rob's what's it? One of Rob's biggest weaknesses is the fact that he's big, which is such an obvious thing to say.
It's the meme, but it's true.
But the thing about that is, yeah, Rob is easy to hit if you're Ike, but like, it's easy to hit people with Ike in the first place anyway. And just because you get 1 hit, characters that could do against Rob are like characters that can like really body Rob once they get in with like long strings, right? What's the most that you're gonna get against Ike, you know? But it's actually Toriguri that comes through, which still makes sense. I still think Banjo Ike is pretty Banjo favored just because you can camp him out, and also Wonder Winging at the ledge works very well. Because it beats Quick Draw, and it beats Aether, and it beats anything on this planet. Well, yeah, of course it.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, super armor, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Well, it's invincibility. So yeah, Tora having to lose 2 stocks here against Toriguri, who, in my opinion, on Wi-Fi at the very least, is probably the best player here. Offline, it's probably a different story, but Wi-Fi, definitely Toriguri. Like, he is one of the best Wi-Fi players in Japan. He is so good on Wi-Fi, it's insane.
Bomb doing the Banjo special. Okay, but Tora's coming in, getting a double fair. Air dodging through the Nair, good stuff.
The fact that Toriguri got to pick FD here is massive. Counter picking his FD. Like, Toriguri can definitely do stuff. Banjo can definitely do weird stuff with like platform resets into like Wonder Wings, because Wonder Wing basically, if you knock them down on the platform, they can do like one wing to cover almost any option. But obviously you don't really want to give Tora I mean, sorry, small battlefield or like battlefield or any of those stages, so this makes sense. Oh, Mythra the confirm. I guess Tora didn't believe in the one wing, and hang on a second, this is bad. Oh,
good stuff. She kept her jump.
Yeah.
And then she just did directional air dodge up to stage to not use up B, put herself in a vulnerable position. It looks like she may be able to get, if she's able to pull some stuff out, she may be able to
Oh, no, that's it. Yeah.
I lied. I keep lying, I'm sorry guys, but yeah, so
the commentator
I was just one of the Banjo confirms, so I mean, as you said, Toriguri is just so good.
Yeah, I mean, I think the, what's it called, the blast into the up tilt is like a pretty regular Banjo confirm, but Toriguri is definitely efficient with it. And that's something that's so good on platforms usually, because that's something that knocks them onto a platformer around kill percent in like a really good position. And even if you try and tech it, Banjo can just jump up and one wing from the side. Like it's kind of a GG's. It's really good.
Like
and Toriguri
like
is really
kind of thing.
yeah. I've seen Toriguri do it like countless times. And if you actually put Wi-Fi into consideration, most people might not be able to react to the what's it called thingy sending them up in time, the egg. So you can kind of just get if you don't react to the tech, then literally any option that you throw out, Toriguri can just react to that by one winging.
Yeah, and then Wonder Wing is you're not going to beat it with anything. It doesn't even really. I mean, Shield beats it, right? But I mean, Shield just it may Shield break you. So there's also that.
Yeah. Okay, coming in next for the amateur team is UFO. This is a Corrin player, and he uses the green skin, and that is all I know about him.
Alright.
And I think he once did well at a Kulon, if I remember correctly, and I think it's the same one that Neo went to. Yeah. Kind of interested in this, because I've watched, well, no, I've played Neo like 1 billion times, and I've seen his Corrin enough. And I wonder how different UFO is compared to that, because I think Corrin is a character that you can kind of play very volatile. Like, it's quite a freedom-giving character, I'd say. Like, the combos are fairly linear. I don't think they kind of get too different. And whenever they get different in terms of, like, unique combos... Oh, that's exactly what I was talking about. Yeah. I don't think Corrin combos get too crazy, different, and like the most different they'll get is whenever like Neo is playing Corrin and he tries to do some like wacky air dodge reads. But I think neutral you can play Corrin very differently.
Using the high needle and stuff like that.
Yeah, just how you want to play around with needle, how you want to open up, stuff like that. I think can be quite different for Corrin players. And how much?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I wasn't going to say anything. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I feel like with Corrin, like, neutral, because Corrin's obviously not that fast on the ground, but I feel like it's, how do I explain it? It's like an air game character.
Right.
It's like you want to win neutral, put them in the air, and then keep them there until you take the stock.
Yeah. And I mean, look at this. Toriguri is low-key camping him out right now. The up air not going to kill. Toriguri is still alive. 138 to 74. UFO's looking really good at the moment, but Toriguri finds a grab. Jump read is not going to kill.
But yeah, this is going to end. He's going to make it back.
Oh, the back air doesn't cover the roll. Alright, and now UFO's turn to pressure.
Or he didn't know the...
yeah, good placement. That was kind of free the moment Toriguri one-winged, because that was a commitment. Oh, that's a shame.
I want to see that.
Yeah, but that's huge for the amateur team, because that might put them, if like, very low... Oh, okay, I was about to say very low chance, but no chance of a 3-stock anymore. But having said that, that's really good for Team Amateur, because if UFO manages to take the stock first, then... Ooh, I really like that idea by Toriguri. If UFO manages to take the stock, then that finally pushes the deficit to only 1 stock. So that would be really good if UFO manages to find an opening, but Toriguri, currently, he blasting.
Yeah, and I mean, the percents are basically even. It's just who can get a meaningful hit. And at this point, because both of these characters can kill you at like 80%. So, well, maybe Corrin a little bit more easily than Banjo can, but both of these characters do really well. Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, the classic egg combo that breaks people's fingers for about 20%. Oh my, okay, yeah, he went for that. And the angle that he just went for that Wonder Wing was really smart because it doesn't put you in and like any what's the word that I'm trying to think of? Like when the Wonder Wing is about to end, usually if he had landed, he would just be like vulnerable right by the ledge and he wouldn't be moving. The angle that he sent it was just so... Oh my, that was really cool. Okay, there it is. UFO taking the stock first. You can't, no, you can't ledge cancel it, that's the thing. You can't ledge cancel Wonder Wing, which is why you just end up like in this running animation where you're just stuck at the ledge, and UFO would have just been able to F smash him for it. But just by Wonder Winging from that position on stage, you kind of Wonder Wing just so that you don't slip off, but that's the point, you're not touching the ground. You're like barely missing the ledge and you sink under where the end lag of like the ending animation of Wonder Wing activates so that you're not too vulnerable. So a lot of Banjos like to do that from that angle because it covers the platform as well, and it's really good.
So that's that high-level Banjo character knowledge kind of thing.
Yeah.
To use that, I guess you could say. Yeah, I've only, as far as like online, I've fought a bunch of Banjos, unfortunately, but offline, I've only ever fought one, and it was at Beastma. He just camped me out. I won, thank God, but he camped me out for literally 6 minutes, and I was just like, this is so bad. So I didn't really get to see any high-level stuff up in person.
I remember being in Yokohama once for a tournament, Yokohama Oguchi, and I had to fight 3 Banjo players in one tournament.
That sounds fun.
Really, like, I went with Tobu, shout out Tobu, and like I walked into the venue and we started playing friendlies and we saw the setup next to us and there was 2 people playing Banjo Dittos. I was like, God, I hope I don't run into those guys in tournament, and then I ran into both of them. So
that's karma.
Yeah, I beat both of them though. Let's go.
Let's go, Min.
I'm carried.
I was gonna say, was that in your Min phase? Min days, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Alright, Yoko Sharp is here, yay! So this is Corrin Rob, which doesn't seem too bad matchup-wise, I think. One might go as far as to say it could be even, which sounds like something Neo would say, I think. But I don't know.
I see it. Just because of the whole meme, Rob is big, which means that probably pretty easy to connect back air off of one of Corrin's combos, which can take the stock about like 90, even with Rob being so heavy.
Yeah. So here we are. Game started off on FD, obviously, not gonna, Yoko Sharp doesn't really want to let UFO get too much platform extensions off of any of his strings, so that makes sense. Tries to go for a back throw into a dash attack, but dash attack doesn't connect. But DI is up.
This is my first time seeing UFO play. UFO's pretty clean with it.
He's very clean. Yeah. Oh wow. Now actually sent UFO the wrong way. That's really unfortunate for Yoko Sharp. That could have literally been a stock. But Yoko Sharp's still ahead, looking really good right now. I love the anti-air. That was incredibly good. Yoko Sharp with the stock, and now he's thinking a little deviously. What are you trying to do with that gyro right now? What are you trying to do? What?
I mean, you can probably
Yeah,
predict that it's gonna try and end in a side B or something like that, but with Rob stuff. But yeah, I mean, Yoko Sharp, he's just keeping him out. He's just not really letting Corrin, or I'm sorry, like UFO really do anything, because anytime he comes in, he just shields and he comes and he nairs. Okay, there's the back air, but it was a soft hit, so nothing's gonna come of it. UFO has been really good with the gyro, though, of really not letting Rob do what they want to do with it. Okay, needle that's gonna poke through the stage, and really good stuff.
That's good, because I don't think Yoko Sharp expected that at all, in the sense that UFO actually turned around to look towards the gyro, and probably Yoko Sharp thought that UFO was going to grab the gyro, but then UFO was like, nah, wait, you recovering, buddy?
Games.
That was very smart, yeah, it probably is mind games. Alright, Yoko Sharp mixing up with gyro here. Kind of playing a little more defensive at the moment. UFO in a bit of trouble because he managed to bring the stock count back to an even initially, but not even. I think it was a one stock deficit. But if Yoko Sharp manages to,
with a one stock deficit.
if Yoko Sharp manages to take the stock first, then he's looking really good for Team Amateur. Actually, air dodges through the up air, really good from Yoko Sharp. Oh no, it's Team Professional this one. Because neither of these guys are amateur. Alright, good back air. Incredible commentary, but
that was smart. That was really smart. Really good recovery from.
That was really good. He tried to read the air dodge, but he tried to come with one. Oh, that might be it. Yeah.
What was that? Like a quarter charge or something like that? Man,
well, I'm not sure how many tiers there are of the charge to Corrin's neutral B, but it was definitely enough. The Nair almost comboing into an up air. The Zombie! Nice little mix up. Zombie is like bearing as Rob's back air is so good. It's like a timing mix up. People always get thrown off by it. It's so strong. Like low. Actually, no. I was about to say something really stupid. No man, I'm not gonna say that.
Okay. Either or. I was gonna say I honestly kind of feel that. Just with Rob's back air, I feel like it kind of resembles Corrin's in a way, and with that it's really strong, and it shifts your hurt box away. So a lot of people don't know how to hit it, or don't know how to avoid it. I know I don't know how to avoid it very well. Well, Rob's not used to it, not so much Corrin's.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those weird hitboxes where it kind of moves them away, but then the hitbox comes towards you, and if you're not used to it, it can really catch you off guard. But also, Rob, being big, has big moves, has big bears, and so yeah, that just knocked him right off the side. But he was able to get Yoko Sharp down to last stock, so that is good for Team Amateur.
Alright, so coming in for Team Amateur now is R. This is a Pyra Mythra player, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. And this is, out of all the people in here, this is probably the person that I know the least. I know near nothing about R, so I'm very interested to see what kind of Pyra Mythra player this person particularly is. As far as I'm aware, R is like strictly Wi-Fi and hasn't been to any offline events.
You know what Reed? Never mind, I assume not. Yeah, okay. Yeah, either way, I mean, it's Wi-Fi, so it doesn't really matter.
That's the thing. Most Wi-Fi players are Wi-Fi players because they just don't, like, it's not like they don't, it's more like they can't travel because they live in the middle of nowhere. That happens to be the case for a lot of people. Say Bull is a really good example, who lives in the middle of nowhere. Who else? Okay, there's a lot of examples.
There was one Ron.
Ron, yeah, Ron's a really good example. Yeah. Akimo low-key lives in the middle of nowhere as well in Shikoku, but like the Shikoku scene is low-key starting to build up a solid like top player base. So
yeah, it's got Yoda and stuff there too.
And
or is he Chugoku?
I think Yoda's Chugoku if I remember correctly.
Not close, but yeah.
Yeah. R, if R takes the stock hit, hang on, that's okay. So it's actually dead even now.
Okay.
I was about to say, because he was looking really good there. I mean, Mythra can obviously kind of body rob once she gets in, but Yokoshot was really creeping up with the damage. And that's huge for Team Amateur now, because it's completely even.
Yeah, now
for
they're coming
the first
in
time
to
since
game.
Yes, for the first time since the start of the crew battle, I think. We're back to it being even. So
And Pyra Mythra is not a very easy character to counterpick.
Counterpick, no, yeah.
It's such a good character. Like, who are you
Interesting
gonna
to see what break time.
Break
Whoa,
time.
who's
okay,
that?
we in there.
Who are these people? What? What?
I think it's the
you?
TO that holding the stream, usually doing like stream, but
I see. I mean, it was cute, but
that was very sweet. All right, so we're just waiting now. Short
intermission. Okay, so what we were talking about before about like one of the reasons why some of the Japanese Wi-Fi players are strictly Wi-Fi is because they can't go to the big events, or not the big events, but like weeklies like Smash Party or Hamasuma or anything like that, or MySma or anything, because they can't really make it out to them. With that being said, Kagadibi what, 11? I think. The one in October, the one that was just announced? 11, right? Yeah, was just announced, and with COVID, basically this time like over, because at the last time it was like that. I don't want to say it was the gray zone, but it had just become. Oh, okay. That ball.
Oh, we're actually just getting straight into it. Yeah, it is ball.
Oh, my boy. Okay, be in there.
Hashtag LDG. I wonder what that. LDG. What could LDG be, bro?
Look at my dick, guys. I don't know. I shouldn't have said that. I don't know. I don't know what LDG stands for, but So
I can't think of anything funny to say. Yeah, they are waiting. Live duo gaming. Yeah, sure.
Live duo gaming.
Oh, that was close. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna restart.
I think Iba, Ziltu Samus, is in that team too. LGE.
The ZSS community in Japan is so weird because like ZSS isn't very good on Wi-Fi, in my opinion. Yeah, one might perhaps even go as far as to say that she sucks on Wi-Fi. But the weird thing about the ZSS community in Japan is that like it's actually thriving. There's like loads of really good Wi-Fi ZSSs. A good example would be Maidor. Yeah. Another one is Iba. Shion is one of the few that actually plays offline. Who I heard something about how like I commentated Shion at the last Kagaribi, and apparently he was like really happy to see that like I recognized who he was, and he was like, "Oh my god, international people know who I am." So he's very sweet. We also share the same name, so fun fact. Anyway.
Oh, we in there. Okay.
Yeah, we in here. We have Bull here, who is one of the kings of Wi-Fi. Undefeated against Akola, which is a complete lie. Akola does have wins on him. It's just that they play a lot, and I don't know. It was a couple Hungry Bucks thumbnails, I think. This guy.
Yeah, I mean, like making content, but I mean, Ball is he's just so good, and basically anybody who plays Rool is gonna have fans just because it's like the low tier hero kind of thing.
Yeah. For sure. Really, I mean, I might be able to.
Wow.
Yeah, that was really good drift from R to narrowly thread the needle. But yeah. Bull, alas, is ahead, showing why he is one of the best Wi-Fi players out there. Really good. What? That jump read is insane. That is an insane jump read. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean,
Rool top one.
Things like that. That's really funny that he could have literally taken his stock off. He knows well and truly that this is a crew battle, so it's an opportunity to showboat a little bit. And are here finding the reset off of the footstool, but yeah, Bull avoids the situation. Jab on 2 gets grabbed, and R could find the stock here. Never mind. Was that I think that actually traded with the crown. That was really weird. Oh.
Parries.
Okay.
Oh, he was going for everything.
Yeah.
Trying to
Covering the roll with the forward air though. Yeah, you're gonna die for that one.
But it's
Alright, Bull.
100%.
Yeah, the stocked count is even, but Bull looking really good at the moment here. Just trying to be tricky with the crown. Here we go, jab. Oh, actually tries to connect the... Alright. He tried to do a duck on combo.
How did the
Bull trying to mix up his
that
landings.
up B just clank with the crown on the way up?
Yeah, I think so.
That's insane.
Alright, rolling into an up tilt, and Bull is going to find himself yet again a stock ahead, looking really good right now. Something that I realized is R is, for some reason, almost all Pyra, which is really weird.
That's rare.
That's rare. I know people like that. That should be an up smash. That's a bit of a wasted opportunity for R, but might be able to cover for it if he finds another opening here. Bull tries to go for a jump read. Oh my god, the late nair actually covers for it, and that's got to be it. That is the weakest of nairs. You just,
He just tickled him with his tail, and yeah, that wasn't. But with Pyra Mythra, that's enough.
Asserted dominance. And obviously, our jumpless is going to be forced into the blast zone. And look at that, from an even stock count, that puts Team Professional back up ahead by 2 stocks. Team Amateur has just not had the opportunity to create a lead at all.
That ball came in and said, no, not while I'm here. So
That's the go.
they're gonna come in. But with K-Rool is coming in again with the crew battle, and like it's kind of a counter pick war the whole time. Like K-Rool is a really easily counter pickable character.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? That's the thing. I initially thought counter picking the Pyra Mythra player with K-Rool was an insane move, but judging by the fact that R kind of stuck to Pyro quite a lot, I guess it makes sense. Now this is a counter pick though. This is a counter pick. Joichi is a Hokkaido Meta Knight, and
that is
primarily a Wi-Fi player, but incredibly good. He is very, very good.
I have a feeling Ball is gonna really need to have his wall techs on point, because I have a feeling that K-Rool's recovery is probably gonna be hit quite a few times.
Any opportunity to, yeah.
Very
Bull actually just walking the other way. Alright.
That's why we love Ball. That's why we love Ball. Jumping on his head.
Frick, it's Weebull. Alright, let's see how he does against Joichi here. A stock down, but with the lead, looking in prime position to be able to take the whole crew battle at this point. We have definitely crossed the halfway mark. And we only have 3 teams left on Team Amateur. Joichi is going to be one of them. Fantastic Meta Knight player, really, really good, who currently is really struggling to find his opening here. Manages to parry the back air, but I'm surprised at how little end lag that back air has. Alright, Bull is actually just... That's... You know, okay, yeah, this makes sense. I just realized this completely makes sense. He's camping at the ledge because he doesn't want Joichi to find a dash attack, which is like, this is the level of gaming that we're at 2022, bro. Alright,
hey man,
reading the approach with the down smash.
The Wi-Fi tactics. Did you see how that?
That's a yeah.
All the way reverse across the stage. That was.
Oh my god.
That was cheap.
Yeah, the show loop getting thwarted out by that down there. Really good from Bull, and he's just gonna camp the ledge here. Nope. Oh, here we go. Might be able to find something, landing, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up airs into a back air. Really good mix up on the DI by Bull. He DI'd really hard in on the last one, which completely messed up Joichi's confirm. And Bull lives to see another day, but for how long here? Jumps up. Oh, I love it. That's really good. Being tricky with the course of recovery with the propeller, which is not something that you can do too much, but he's managing to do it. He just did it twice in a row there, and Bull is somehow still alive at the moment. And this is really rough because I mean, you can knock off. Oh, no good tech and actually miss. Yeah, he read the grab, or like any kind of aggressive option. That, like, K-Rool players down smash so well. They just know whenever you're coming, and they completely punish you for it with the down smash. It's really, really smart.
Sora thing where they go airborne first.
Yeah.
Like hold the Sora in Incineroar.
Oh
my gosh.
Oh my, that was really smart from Joichi, but yeah.
If I'm Joichi right now, I am
Okay,
tilted.
he's back. Yeah, I'd be tilted as well, and oh my god. Like, one stock taken for all of that, and now, basically the stock count is, yeah, the stock count is very, very different now. There's a big lead that the professional team has, and Joichi finds a dash attack, but how much? Okay, resets, and then a bunch of up airs into a forward air is gonna do it. GG's. That's why Ball was camping at the ledge.
What a 0 to death.
It didn't start from 0, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah, I just noticed because Joichi, once he took Ball's last stock, he didn't take any damage on the last stock. So, because he started it at 53 and ended it at 53. So yeah, that's like what you said, why Ball was just sitting camping at the ledge, because he knows one hit he could be taken off the side and have the stock taken, which is how Joichi got the last stock and eliminated him from the crew battle. So the amateur team is still alive. But for how long?
Alright, so coming up against Joichi next will be who? Again, it is a 2-stock lead that the professional team has. So I guess we'll find out soon enough. And this is nice. It's nice that at the very least the games are being fairly even, which means that we get to see like all the players come out, as opposed to like it being particularly one-sided. Yeah, it's not a sweep. Which, like, sweeps are very fun to see, but we want to see all the players here come out, so since we've had the time to invite everyone, we want to see them play. And in comes Kepler, the Swiss snake main, who for some reason is in this Japanese Wi-Fi crew battle.
Okay, that explains why I have no idea who that was. I was like, Kepler? I have no idea.
I think Kepler is ranked #1 in Switzerland. I think he's ranked #1. I think. But yeah, he's a brilliant snake main. He moved over to Osaka about, I want to say about half a year or a year ago, something like that. It's been a while now. And he's completely engraved himself into the Kansai scene. And really good player. Really good player. I think he's improved a lot as well since he's been in Japan. I can think of loads of people that that's the case for them. Say other good examples would be Altec. Altec's at a brilliant level up. Who?
Zomba came to Japan and had the extreme level up.
It's like just the Japanese dojo, man. You're just you just come to loads of Japanese locals, you grind the game out loads, and just cause Japan. Oh my god, are you dead off the top? That's insane.
Shuttle loop off the top, and there it is. Yep, wow.
Alright, let's go, Joy. Already retaliating and making the stop count, closing it into just 1 in terms of the stock difference here, and for the entire crew battle.
This could be okay. Good stuff.
Let's find a down throw into a dash attack. Yeah, DI up. Oh, okay, we're good.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, a little hiccup, no problem.
Joy actually avoiding that grenade, but he has a C4 stuck on him. Oh, it's passed down to Kepler, never mind.
He said no, you.
And yeah, Joy is just taking his time. Just wait. Oh, it's back on him.
They're just trading C4 back and forth. Okay, and it's gone. Okay, really good time.
This supposed to be safe with it. I think he just stuck another C4. Oh no, he didn't. Never mind.
I thought I saw that too, but yeah, I guess he didn't, because I don't... Is that it on the platform right there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. God, snakes are so tricky.
The game of find the C4. Oh god. Okay, yeah, Kepler DIing out.
Make it back. Is he gonna... Okay, and he goes right... That was really smart. I don't know if it was on purpose, but he keeps going right to where the C4 is, and now the C4's on the ground, so never mind. It's kind of like a... Well, I see snakes do that a lot. Like, they place the C4, and then they go to it, waiting for them to approach, and then they run away, blast the C4 off. And if you're not Apollo Kage, you don't die from it by killing yourself. So.
George just air camping at the moment, but hang on a second, finally he gets a bit of stage control and could take advantage of this. No mind, Kepler recovers. Joy back to air camping. Interesting mix-up with the tornado. Oh!
That is
Oh
gonna be it.
my!
Okay, again,
That
off the
was-
top.
Yeah, really good improvisation with the grenade.
And
And yeah, using Snake's grenades against him sounds like something that would be really good as Meta Knight. And obviously, the one thing that you can do is if you catch Snake holding a grenade, you can just grab him, up throw him, and whilst Meta Knight has Snake up, like in the blast zone with the up air animation, if the grenade explodes, Snake just dies. Oh, C4 though is going to do it for Kepler, and he manages to still put the professional team in the lead, but it's only a 1-stock deficit now, so it's looking
That was a
really even.
close game. Yeah, Joichi definitely did his work on that one.
So the amateur team has Ryuo and Perumbox left. So I think for this, I forget the Snake Diddy matchup. I forget who's supposed to be better. I think Snake's really good. I think Snake beats Diddy. Does Snake beat Diddy? Snake sounds like Snake would beat Diddy.
I think so. Wait,
Yeah.
no, I don't know.
No?
I don't think so.
Well, this is why
The
I'm
only-
a stupid amateur level player. And
Well-
these are the top players that we're commentating right now.
The only matchup I can think of that Diddy just dies in is ZSS. Or I have that backwards. Definitely
Snake
have that
just
backwards.
dies in.
Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
Ah,
They
okay.
are pulling out Ryo, so the Diddy is coming, so we're in there.
Alright, cool. We'll see
So
how
the
this
Diddy
ends
is
up
coming.
going.
He only needs 1 stock, so he could, in theory, Junbi okay. So he, in theory, could just get him out and then just go into the next one with a fresh 3-on-3 game, which would obviously be ideal because that'd be the best way to turn it around. We just have to see if Yo is able to take down Kepler. Or Kepler.
Kepler.
Okay.
Isn't Kepler like a moon, if I remember correctly? I think. Yeah.
A moon.
That's a moon, right?
You're asking the wrong person. I could say yes and be like, yeah, absolutely.
Kepler is... Oh, it's a K-pop band.
Kepler
thing.
is
Kepler's... Oh, it's the planet.
Johannes Kepler.
I think it's named after Johannes Kepler.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. Yeah.
Is that like a
It
philosopher?
looks like a Earth, but it's like red.
Yeah, that's it.
Kepler 1649c or something like that.
Yeah.
I forgot the real name.
Alright, oh my god, there are a whole load of explosions that are going on in this matchup right now. Ryo finds himself a grab. Forward throws, but obviously Kepler can just avoid the situation. Actually gets hit by the banana into an up air. Really smart stuff. Matchup knowledge coming in from Ryo and tries to find an up air off of a bunch of grenades, but doesn't find it. Oh my god, there is so many explosions going on right now.
That is it. Good stuff.
I see what you did.
That was what I actually see like Apollo Kage do a lot, like going off the grade, like comboing off the grenade to an up air.
Because
No,
Ryo
did it for himself.
could have just up smash there, and the up smash probably wouldn't kill Snake on PS2. I think at that percent. But instead of going for the up smash, he actually just waited for the grenade to explode, and then that's crazy because Ryo reacted to that so fast. He like had everything. He didn't react to the grenade. He just had everything in mind already. He was like, "Yep, down tilt, and the grenade is probably gonna explode around now. So I'm just gonna double jump up and up air you up here, and you're probably gonna be around here." And then he reacted to the DI from the explosion, and then just up aired. So everything was just done perfectly to a T. That was incredible from Ryo. Oh my god, I'm really impressed. That was so
player,
good.
amateur
That was
top
really,
player
really
knowledge.
good.
That
Yeah.
was sick.
Wow.
So,
So,
with
yeah,
that,
it's
tied it
even.
up.
It's completely even now. Yeah.
Good stuff.
We'll see which player comes out between these two. It is either Shisho or Max. So it's either Dr. Mario or Fox. I feel like Max would do a better job here, but that means that Shisho, the Dr. Mario player, would be left to fight 33 Parambox, which doesn't seem the best for... Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I think Dr. Mario does not beat Steve.
I'm assuming they're going to save the Fox for Steve, because, like, for example, Light, I don't know, I haven't seen what other Steve say, but Light thinks that Fox beats Steve, or at least goes even with
Oh,
Steve.
yeah. What? Wait, what? Really?
Oh, Shisho, they sent him out.
He thinks Fox beats Steve?
If I'm not mistaken. Or he thinks his Fox beats Steve.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair.
That's also the moist light ego coming in, maybe.
I don't know, man. That's...
But he does...
Isn't Steve the matchup where you can just jab Fox into eternity?
Yeah, that's the
Like,
that's one of the 0 to death matchups.
All the combos work really well because Steve's a fast ruler.
Fair spike, yeah, that's all she
Yeah.
wrote. Well, no, other than, like, I've seen Light play against Steve's, and he does tend to do well. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't play either character, so I can't say either or, but Light has confidence against Steve, or at least he said he does.
Alright, let's see how Shisho does. The GOAT, Hyakuman's finest, and also a player from Kyushu, if I remember correctly. It's either him or Tsumitsuto that takes it as the best Dr. Mario in Japan, and probably the best Doc in the world. Shisho won the very first Kulon, if I remember correctly.
Really laggy.
Is it?
We're back. It was, but it's good now.
Okay. Finding Ryu finding himself a couple strings, but no fair spike. Oh, sorry, no banana into the dirt. Ryu still has barely taken any damage, but here we go. He's taking his jump.
Right there.
Yep.
Immediately back. Okay, this is, I'm gonna do like a super hardcore prediction.
Oh my.
Okay, good stuff. Good DI.
That was really good. Yeah, go on.
Yuo is holding shield a lot. I have a feeling he's gonna get shield broken in this game.
Really? Okay. That's an interesting theory. Sure.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be a game-winning thing or if it's even gonna matter, but I have a feeling he's gonna get shield broken.
Shisho trying to be tricky with the banana, but it's just the simple stuff. Shisho with the banana in hand here, but immediately gets caught by Ryu and is a little rough here. Yeah, that's going to be a simple punish with the F tilt to cover the high recovery that Ryu read. Good mixed up on. He DI'd in to avoid the down B. Smart stuff. And oh my god, the perfect DI to avoid getting hit, but a quick down tilt into an up air is going to... Yeah, avoid getting killed, sorry. From earlier. I'm mixing up my words. Anyway, I like the idea of the side B into a forward air extension, but it doesn't work out. Shisho can't react to throwing the banana in time because he's not a Diddy Kong player. And Ryu still with the slight lead at the moment. It is dead even, may I remind you.
You mean in like the stocks for amateur versus pro, or in the game in general?
Both. But having said that, though, Ryu gets the string and he's looking really good at the moment. Tries to go for the all or nothing F smash call out that probably actually would have killed, considering it's town and city here. Shisho with the banana.
100% that probably would have killed. Okay.
Yeah, really low recovery. I like it. Shisho really good coverage of the roll with the F tilt there. Good nair. Oh my, interesting.
Oh my god.
What's cool about that is that probably would have covered for attack get up as well. Because you can just super armor through the attack get up.
He had his jump.
It's really smart.
Dr. Mario's recovery isn't bad. But it's like Little Mac. If you know how to use it, it's not that bad.
Yeah, and Shisho being the Dr. Mario GOAT is more than capable of being able to recover in many different ways. But Stock count yet again is even. Rio managed to catch up, and not only catch up, but get a couple nares in, and now he's in the lead. Quick back air.
Shield into bear, good stuff. Okay, he keeps calling out the monkey flip, and rather than doing anything about it, he just jumps over it. Which I mean is obviously safe to do. He tried to call out just a immediate
like an early up B, yeah.
Is what it looked like.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Rio just playing around Shisho at the moment, being really tricky with the movement, but Shisho manages to land a back air. Both these players are, well, actually, Shisho's coming on to kill percent, but maybe at the ledge here, if Rio manages to call out Shisho's recovery option, never mind, Shisho recovers low. Gets monkey flipped.
Stage, this is going to be fine.
Monkey flip seems so difficult in this matchup, and there it is. The C drop into the F tilt is going to cover, and
I think you framed him.
Yeah. Did it?
Looked like it. It was really because he had already put out the up B, and the banana hit him once he was basically on the ledge at that point, and then he just pulled him out. And once the banana popped him up, he just had the up tilt ready.
Okay, well I've already forgotten the interaction. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot the details behind it.
It was very well played from Rio in a very high pressure situation. That was sick. That was really well played. He didn't get the shield break, so I'm just an idiot. Like kind of expected, but no, that was really well fought because I don't see that matchup being from Shisho. I don't see that matchup being good for Dr. Mario just because recovery is not the greatest in the world. You can get gimped by banana, which is what happened in the last stock, and you're just slow, and you can just have Diddy monkey flip around you, and you can't do anything.
So out comes Shisho, and in comes Max, who is going to be the anchor for the professional team. Rio has actually managed to turn the tables here. This is the first time the amateur team has a lead.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll see how these two fight with each other. Does Max find the words, my words, my words? We're reaching the end of the crew battle here, and I am slightly burnt out. I apologize, but anyway, the game's starting slowly. Rio finds an opening with the monkey flip, but not too much off of it. Max is a really weird case. Like I said about this with ZSS earlier, but like he's a top player. Top Wi-Fi player, a Fox player. Pretty sure he only uses Fox. He might have a secondary. And he just uses somebody. Yeah, that was really good. He uses a character that is considered one of, well, one of the most like, what's the word that I'm looking for?
Character that gets nerfed most on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm thinking. Fox is so bad, in my opinion, on Wi-Fi because you can't do your usual. You play so reactively as Fox, and Max still manages to, oh my god, reverse net and actually manages to, pivot immediately into an up smash. That was really good from Max and keeps it even. It's actually a loss. Yeah, it's 3-3. It's just one game that's gonna. Oh my. Alright.
Maybe after this, all of the pros will end up being amateurs as well. Once they see you guys can't even beat an amateur team.
True. What's going on, man? What's going on with the professionals?
Yeah, right. I thought there was gonna be a pro sweep, but anyways, but no, that was really well played from Max. Like, that was just a clean game. He didn't really let Rio get anything started. When Rio jumped from ledge and he already had his up B buffered, that was really sick. I just wanted to point that out. That was really creative and cool because it kind of covered anything he wanted to do and trapped him.
It's damage too. And he can escape the situation really easily.
Yeah, that was cool. That was just a cool interaction. And now
that's a weird thought, actually. That is something that you can do as Fox, I guess. I've just never seen that before.
I think I've seen Falcos do it, but I've never seen a Fox do it just because Fox is so fast there's never really a need to, but on Wi-Fi, as we said, Fox is nerfed, so gotta be creative. And how is this going to go?
I feel like it really could go one of two ways because with this matchup especially, like, each player could blow up the other. And this of all the matchups here, because this is the finale, you know. It's dead even, and it's down to these two and how they end up playing. And oh my god, that was the most outwards of outward DIs I've ever seen. Pyrambox in a bit of trouble here after flubbing the edge guard, but manages to recover back on stage. Pyrambox is actually he's playing very aggressively. Yeah, go on.
I was gonna say, it looked like Max actually aimed for slightly below the ledge, so he would hit him off his block with the up B.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh my god, he did again.
He's using it. Okay, so it wasn't a flip.
Is that like a Wi-Fi option? Maybe it's like something that only works on Wi-Fi, which is why I only see it. Because I'm not sure how... you could probably just react to that option.
There it is.
Jab, jab, jab into 3 F smash.
Jab, jab into whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the McDonald's combo. Have it your way.
Fox being the fast faller that he is just gonna get hit by these things. Yeah, this is honestly how you want to be playing with your Steve against Fox here in this situation.
Yep.
Max is currently a very, very angry Fox that has you at near up smash %. Actually, maybe not on Hollow Bastion. But
almost at near up. I think it's at about 85 or 90, so it may hit at this point with range.
The case of Steve usually being bad at crew battles won't pass on here because Pyrambox is the anchor. And that's good. And there it is, Max with the up smash call out actually catches Pyrambox landing and finds himself in a really good situation there. That down air could have been a lot more %, but it's the block that disappeared from under him that made the situation a bit weird. Max obviously has the stock lead, but Pyrambox just got diamond and has a fair bit of resources, so yeah, okay, and gets the star KO. Oh god, I'm a little worried for Max at the moment. I'm not gonna lie.
What's
the
it called?
block cancelling.
Mine card out of advantage.
Yeah.
Mine card out of disadvantage to go to.
My card advantage. Couple up tilts. Oh my god, he's not even jumping. He's just up tilting his anti. Yeah, that's quite funny. Oh my! Max mashing out of the minecart a lot quicker than what Pyrambox expected, and he manages to avoid an F smash. Max with the slight lead, just jumping around right now, looking for an opening. Gets hit by a minecart to the face.
Full double jumps, and I really hope that doesn't come to bite him, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
With 33, what is it? 33
Pyrambox.
Pyrambox catching on and just hitting him out of that, and then taking advantage of Fox's linear recovery.
If I remember correctly, the reasoning as to why he's called 33 Pyrambox is because his name used to be something else. I think it used to be like Wario or something. And the 33 is because 33 is his favorite number. The Pyra is off of Pyra, which is the helicopter power-up in Mario in Japanese, and then he added a n at the end, similar to Wario. And then Box is because he just saw a box nearby when he was creating his username.
I love the depth of these names.
Yeah. I think it's when he was trying to make his like YouTube account or something, if I remember correctly.
Oh no, another minecart.
Alright, yeah, a minecart actually puts Pyrambox in the lead. The second one gets reflected. And wow! Yeah, trading with the power of minecart, and Max has managed to bring the situation. Yeah, Ethan! Oh no! Okay. Del tilting away, and what the hell? Alright, sure. Max is really. Yeah, he is a 1 in a million Fox here. I guess this is how Wi-Fi Foxes do it, but hang on a second. This might be pretty bad. That is a lot of damage into the forward air to put Max at 62%. It's only wood though, so it's not the worst situation ever. If you look here, Pyrambox actually is completely out of resources.
Yeah, so
he has
at this point,
nothing.
He
has nothing.
Try and stop him from mining.
Max's objective, despite being behind, is to run in. He just has to run in as much as possible and be as relentless as possible. Just look for the correct opening. But obviously, Pyrambox can keep playing this game to just swat him away. We're reaching the conclusion of the crew battle here. It could be done in any moment. Really creative string by Max up there into a back air. Yeah, forcing the ledge situation.
He didn't have. He didn't
have iron. Max, you should be doing that. The approach.
Don't do it. It's okay.
Alright, yeah, just about avoiding But oh no! That's probably it. Yeah, there it is.
He chased a little bit too hard, and
Yeah, he went too hard.
Too
hard in the face.
That's Wi-Fi Steve, which is an incredibly easily the best character in the game, and
Max,
Fox
yeah,
just explodes.
he did an incredible job of trying to keep up with like Pyrambox mining and trying to play his game. But ultimately, Pyrambox ends up winning, and that is it. The amateur team.
The amateurs won.
The amateurs apparently have managed to take it over the professional sponsored players, and hopefully these guys, that's a sign that these guys should, you know, get picked up by some organizations sometime soon.
I mean,
maybe they can become professionals themselves.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. And I'm assuming we're gonna see all, if not most of these people at the next Kagaribi, so maybe they can show up with some new sponsors. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Just
man,
maybe
that'd be
players,
cool.
some sponsors and some what's the word I'm looking for? When you exposure, that's the word I was looking for. Get a bunch of, my English is not the best, I apologize, but yeah, like get some of these up and coming Wi-Fi players more exposure and not be the next Akola, but I mean that's how Akola had his come up. He was a Smashmate player, and then he went out to what's it called, offline events, started doing really, really well, got picked up by the Zeta, and now he's considered the best, if not second best player in the world.
That's a really good point. You should definitely, if you're watching, you should keep a look out for these players, because they're definitely the up-and-comers, and also a lot of these guys are very young, so they'll be the next generation of top players, I think. So yeah, that concludes everything. What a weird experience. That was a really cool crew battle that we got to come and see.
That was really sick.
I'm glad they went down to the wire. Very entertaining. Loads of very talented and unique players playing unique characters that we don't really get to see too often because it is Wi-Fi. And yeah, I think that's it from us. So thank you to I think Watch knows the right people to thank, but All-Star Game, I guess. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Hamasuma.
Thank you to Hamasuma. And you is the, I mean, YUU is the TL who's running the stream and commentating on his stream.
Yep.
Okay.
So
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you and you.
Yeah. Thank you for watching as well. Thank you for inviting VGBC over to commentate. It was a load of fun. Thank you to Watch for running the stream. Thank you to Watson for talking with me. And yeah, that'll be it, everyone. So I hope you guys have a good day.
Thank you all very much. And yeah, as Sean said, thank you all. And we will see you next time when we stream something. I'm assuming Smapa.
Yeah, Smapa. Yep.
Okay.
So that'll be the next one on Wednesday. So be sure to tune in for some offline high octane Smash Brothers.
All right. Sounds good. All right. See you guys.
You.